So maybe your landing page isn't converting, or it's just not converting as high as you would like. I have built probably over 100 landing pages in my 10 years as an online entrepreneur for things like lead magnets, events, webinars, you name it, I've built it. And there are a few things that I have come to learn have made a huge difference to my landing page conversion. So I want to share those tips and tricks with you today. Hey, I'm Gemma Bonham-Carter. I help entrepreneurs just like you create, launch, and scale their online course and digital product-based businesses. I'm so excited that you're here for this video. I love talking about conversion rates, get me going about data and numbers, and I'm a happy camper. So today I want to talk to you about landing pages for your lead magnets, webinars, events, freebies, whatever it is that you're using a landing page for to get people to sign up onto your email list. I want to share with you the 5 things that I have seen time and time again improve the conversion rates on a landing page. So before we jump into what those 5 things are, I do want to address one thing, which is a question I get all the time. Gemma, should my landing page be long form or short form? Unfortunately, there isn't a clear-cut answer to this because I have seen landing pages of both varieties convert super high. In my experience, it tends to be that a shorter, like a short to medium landing page converts the best, but I have had landing pages that have been long that have still converted nice and high, like 65, 70%. I think the long landing pages tend to work best when it's something like an event. Like imagine a 5-day challenge where we want to talk about all 5 days, that kind of thing. But if it's a simple PDF or a free guide or a masterclass or workshop, something like that, totally like a short to medium landing page can be fine. If you want to test this with your business, you could create a landing page for the same item, one short and one long, and just A/B test them against each other. And after a couple of weeks, you'll be able to see, okay, which one is performing better. And then you can just turn one off and have all your traffic just going to the one that's the best performing. So I wanted to address that question before diving in. So let's talk about the 5 things that can make a big difference to your landing page conversion rate. And actually, before we even do that, let's make sure we understand what the conversion rate means. So when we use the term conversion rate, what I'm really saying is like, how many of the people who land on your landing page, how many are signing up for the thing? So let's say we have 100 people land on our landing page from all, whether that's organic traffic, paid traffic, doesn't matter. They're coming to this landing page where, let's say I am offering a free PDF of some kind. Let's say 68 people out of the 100 give me their email address so that they can get the free PDF. That's a 68% conversion rate. And so there isn't a black and white answer as to what your conversion rate should be, but obviously the higher the better. And I always shoot for like 70%, which when you're using like cold traffic from ads, that seems really high, but I've been able to do it time and time again. So that's why I want to share with you some of these tips. So number 1 tip is to have a great headline, because if someone is landing on that landing page from an ad, an article, a mention on social media, whatever it is, they get to that landing page and it's like a ho-hum headline. Do you think they're going to stay? Like, no, people have attention spans shorter than goldfish. Okay. We are so used now to getting all of our information at our fingertips all the time. We will not keep going if we're not invested in what we've just read. So you need a juicy headline, something that if someone's going to arrive on that page, they're making a snap decision in like 3 seconds or less about whether or not they're going to keep reading. You need to entice them to keep reading. So this is not just like a free masterclass on branding. No, that is not exciting to me. Tell me why I should be attending that free masterclass on branding. Tell me about how it's going to 5x my business growth, or help me land clients in the next week, or, really juicy, hard hitting kind of stuff that is going to be like just changing out the headline is going to create a really big difference in your conversion rate right away. So brainstorm out a few different headlines, even show them to some of your business friends or just your regular friends and family, and get them to say to you whether, like, which one is the more enticing one. And again, you can always A/B test the headlines too. So make it captivating, make it juicy. That's tip number one, a great headline. And of course, sorry, before I go to tip number two, you're going to have a headline and then you might have like bullet points or a tagline or some extra like words there that are going to describe whatever your thing is that you are promoting on that landing page. Make that juicy too. Okay. No boring Betty. We need to be like using like edit it out. Don't let this be too long. Make it short, make it captivating, make it punchy. All right, that's tip number one. Tip number two is beautiful design. So like if you landed on a landing page that had maybe like pixelated, like slightly fuzzy images, or maybe the images were like weirdly placed on the page. Maybe the fonts are hard to read, like some are like really scripty and like just, it's hard to read, it's hurting your eyes. And maybe like the buttons are hard to see, or you can't really see where you're supposed to sign up. Are you signing up for that thing? No, you are not. You have X'd out of that page, right? We need, like, we don't want to be that person. You do not want to be the person with the crap design. You want to have, like, use something like Lead Pages. Lead Pages is an incredible software tool meant for like building and designing beautiful landing pages where they just give you the templates. They give you the templates of like, and that you can even sort them by highest converting. So when I'm looking at Lead Pages to like create a new landing page for something, I'll say like, okay, I want a template and I'm going to sort them by highest converting. And I'm generally choosing one of those top performing ones because we know it works. So why start from scratch instead of just using something that we know that works? And we don't need to be a graphic designer. Use a template, just fill it in with your own stuff and you're going to be good to go. So have great design. That's a really important piece. Have good colors, right? Have nice imagery. And those buttons, like I talked about, the buttons that are going to be like sign up here, or register here, whatever, those buttons need to be visible and prominent and in bright colors. Don't worry about if it's not the color of your branding. That's okay. The buttons should be really a warmer, like it's been proven that warmer colors convert higher. So things like red, pink, yellow, those are going to be your friend. So do a bright button and do a few of them. Like I'll always have one at the very top of the page, right under my headline. But then if it's a page that scrolls down a little, I'm going to have one, maybe two more. Like there's always going to be one at the very bottom as well. So have multiple buttons, make them brightly colored. Number three, it's related a bit to the design piece, but I'm calling it its own thing. And this is the images. So two things. Number one, if you are like a consultant, a service provider, a course creator, a coach, it's going to be really nice for you to have a great image of yourself on that landing page, because ultimately that person that's maybe signing up for that thing, they're buying into you. They're signing up to you. So we want to have like to humanize our business and it's a personal brand. So we need to show up as ourselves and make it clear who we are. And so having a great image of yourself on that landing page is going to be, a really good decision. The second thing is that in this world of digital products and courses and all of that stuff, you need a great mock-up. So what do I mean when I mean mock-up? I mean this, right? It's an image that literally shows the person what the digital product is going to look like. Because we can go into a store and look at the pair of shoes or the t-shirt or whatever. We can touch and feel and see it, and we understand it. With digital products, we can't touch and feel and see, right? We can't understand it. So if we can turn it into a mock-up, whether that's just a static graphic or like a video style mock-up that's say like running through like the pages or something like that, that is going to be a game changer for your conversion rate, because people are going to be able to actually see what it is that they're getting. Oh, okay, I was going to maybe sign up for this, I don't know, ebook, and now I'm seeing it and it's like, whoa, those look like really good pages. Like, let's say it's one of those like video ones, right? And it's scrolling through the pages and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, that looks good. That looks juicy. I'm going to want that, right? It just entices us to want to sign up more. And I have made, like, over the years, I've gotten better and better and better at creating graphic mockups for my stuff. And every time, like, I go back to those landing pages and I update them, instant win on the conversion rate. So if you don't know how to make those, I love using Canva for creating graphic mockups and stuff. I've linked to Canva below. If you don't have a pro account, 100%, 10 out of 10, I recommend it. The next thing, number 4, is social proof. So if you can have any kind of, we're not going to create like a giant page of social proof, but if you have like 2 or 3 really amazing wins, testimonials, case studies from other people, and especially about that thing that's on your landing page, right? Like the freebie, the workshop, the event, whatever it is that you're trying to promote. If you have social proof that says like, hey, I took Gemma's, free masterclass, and like, here's all the amazing stuff that I learned, or like, here's what I put into practice and saw these awesome results. If you have some screenshots like that you can put on the landing page, that is going to be a big game changer for you too. Because let's think about when you're online, you go, let's say, to Amazon to purchase something, you scroll down to see the reviews, right? You don't like add to cart before you've checked the reviews. It's kind of the same philosophy. If you have a lot of social proof everywhere, this goes for your whole business. People are starting to say to themselves, oh, okay, I think he or she, they know what they're talking about, because look at all these other people who've had results using their resources, tools, methods, coaching, whatever. So add social proof. Number 5, the very last one, is just to make it easy. Do not add too much complexity to this landing page. People online have limited time, limited attention spans. They are not going to be like, if you have a finicky page, they're not going to spend the time to figure it out, to just get the thing. So make it as easy as possible. Make those buttons clear. Only ask them for their first name and email, right? Do not ask them for their mailing address or, I don't know, all the information, right? Don't include a gajillion like check boxes or whatever. Keep it as simple and clean as possible, and think about yourself getting to that page and going through the process. Is it easy? Can you do it without any obstacles in the way? Does it load quickly on the page? All of those things really matter and can make a big difference to your conversion rate. So those were the 5 things. Let me just quickly recap. A great headline, beautiful design, awesome imagery, including mock-ups, social proof, and making it easy. Those are the 5 tips that if you do those things right now to your landing page for your freebie or whatever it is that you're promoting, I guarantee you're going to start to see that conversion rate go up and up and up. And then just make it a game where you come back to it every few months and keep making tweaks and changes to keep seeing it increase over time. Last quick tip before I wrap up, check it on mobile. We often create these things on our desktops, right? But we never go to our phone and make sure that it looks good on mobile. So create it on your desktop, but give it that once over on your phone to make sure, because that's probably where the majority of people are going to be seeing it, right? All right. I hope that was super helpful. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know like what your biggest takeaway from this is going to be, what you're going to go change right now on your landing pages. Let me know what your lead magnets are. I'd love to hear more about what's working for you as a lead magnet in your business. So if you want to learn more, if you're a course creator, you're wanting to learn more about how to create, launch, and scale a really successful online course or group program, right below, I have linked to my free course class. This is a 60-minute class. This is going to be jam-packed. I've got 3 really specific trainings in that class that takes you through some of the most important things you need to know in order to grow a really successful course-based or digital program-based business. So sign up for a course class. You are not going to regret it. And I've also linked below, we've talked a little bit today about like lead pages and Canva and some of my favorite tools and resources for building really good landing pages. I've linked to those below as well. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. I will see you next time.